So about a week ago now, I attempted to watch Bang Dream, an anime about these girls who make a band. So obviously you're gonna have scenes where they perform their songs. Songs with lyrics. Lyrics viewers not from Japan would like to know, though unfortunately most of us don't understand Japanese. Well, Kev, that's what subtitles are for. What's the issue? This, my friends, is the issue. Ah, you see that? No subs on the official streaming service that is Crunchyroll during the apex of importance for a show about music. This unfortunately happens with lots of other idol anime and most of your regular seasonal stuff. OPs, EDs, along with the insert songs are left completely unsubtitled, leading to a less enjoyable time overall. You aren't taking in each show in its entirety, and a large portion of the meaning and messages which play out during these songs leave you in the dark to attempt at guesswork behind the untranslated musical number before you. I used to just assume the reasoning for this was simply because the subbers didn't have to, so why would they? They're already underpaid enough as it is. Now, I'd say that's a pretty fair reasoning in my opinion, but here's the actual reason. Music rights most of the time are completely separate from the anime's rights. That is, when a company acquires the streaming and/or distribution rights to an anime, that essentially lets them subtitle the show itself. However, the music is usually not included in this deal, and depending on the context, this can include, like I said before, OPs, EDs, and even insert songs. For example, let's say Crunchyroll, Funimation, etc. license a new show we'll call, Baja Blast Chronicles, which is distributed/published by Company A. The OP may be distributed by another company, let's say Company B. And the ED may, yet again, be distributed, licensed, published, whatever, by a different company. We'll say Company C. Original, I know. They would have to negotiate the rights from these companies to be able to officially subtitle, or in some cases even dub the music of Baja Blast Chronicles. This is why in some shows, like in the case with Bang Dream, you've got an English dub and they play the Japanese audio during the insert song, which can be really off-putting and weird if you're only used to hearing their English voices for the entire thing. So translating songs from Japanese to English can be extremely challenging without a written copy of the lyrics. That written copy is most of the time only available whenever a single of the song is released, which can take up to weeks or even months after the show has begun airing, and translating songs by ear is just asking for trouble. This is also why during the broadcast period you'll see a ton of unsubbed OPs and EDs, which later become subbed when negotiations behind the scenes are complete, at least in the case with Funimation and other streaming services. Crunchyroll, on the other hand, is a little notorious for never updating their streams to be the Blu-ray versions. I have Nononbiri on Blu-ray right here, which, as you can see, has the OP subbed. Yet, if we hop onto Crunchyroll real quick, the OP is unfortunately a guessing game. If you see an anime left unsubbed on Crunchyroll, there's a relatively high chance they just haven't swapped out the original for the Blu-ray. For what reason, I have no idea. If you take a look at HIDIVE, Sentai Filmworks streaming service, a company who licensed Nononbiri, literally have the Blu-ray version right here. Yeah, I have no clue why Crunchyroll doesn't adopt the same, seemingly obvious principle as services like Funimation or HIDIVE. Perhaps it's just more trouble than it's worth for them, since by the time those negotiations are complete, we've got another season of brand new anime coming up they have to worry about. Or, of course, it might just be some intellectual property, publishing, licensing, or distribution stuff that I just don't know about. I'm not exactly an expert on this stuff, I just did some quick and dirty research because I was curious. If anyone wants to correct me or point me more in the right direction, feel free to do that in the comments. Or, obviously, if you just have more information on this topic, put it in the comments. I'll attempt to compile everyone's information that I didn't mention here in the pinned comment below. Anyway, I hope that enlightened some of you on why some anime don't have the song subbed, or why they switch to the Japanese version when you're watching a dub. So yeah, anyway, here's my Instagram, my Twitter, some other videos I have. Subscribe if you want. I usually talk about Gintama and Pokemon though, and not quite videos like this. I've been Kazu Trash, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.